Hello, my name is A-to-WEN Trader. Yes, so that's just how I'm identified as right now. That's my middle name, kind of twisted a little bit to, uh, come up with a trading name. So that's what I use. I have been trading for the past 3 years now. And I just feel like, just to share with people what I kind of had from the experience that I had from trading for this past years. So I'm not gonna be doing too much talking about myself. I just want us to delve straight into the market and see what we have. I am actually looking at GBP USD for this week and this month and probably, the months to come. I think GBP USD is at a very advantageous point for all of us to start looking at the market because we are likely to get bigger moves happening. And mind you, this is the third quarter of the year. Um, so listen, big things are about to happen. So why not take advantage of it? I'm not claiming of, knowing how to trade and all. No, that's not what it is. I just feel that you probably know more than I do, but you know what? If you know and you keep adding a little bit of knowledge to what you already know, it doesn't change anything. So that's the reason why I'm doing this video. And I want us to jump straight into the happenings of the market. You can see that this is the 12 months. So this is from like 1971. You can see the market has been in a downtrend. It always sells, and that's what happens. So right now, I just want to go into the monthly time frame also, and we still have the same trend. But what we're gonna do is we are gonna look at what this market has done for this past couple of months, years, So this line that you see right here, you can mostly see it clear in the lower time frame. And this is exactly the line that I'm talking about. This is the line that I'm talking about. And the price is 1.26 438. Yes, that's the price. And I came up with this price and I call it a psychological level. Some people call it a support and resistance level. And this has really helped me last week to make, a couple of dollars. Um, so I kind of just took note of this psychological level, and I think the market on the long run is gonna consolidate on this psychological level for a while before we have a bigger move happening in the higher time frames. So what are we gonna do right now? I'm gonna move back to the weekly candle, and then we're gonna start looking at this. So okay, let's start from the monthly. Yeah, so you can see we have an all, I mean, an all-time high right here. This is an all-time high, and then we have um, an immediate high, which is this price right here, which is the price of 1.289046. That's the immediate high on the higher time frame on the monthly, and then the all-time high right now is 1.31454. Yes, so you can see that the market has done something that a lot of people usually would not see. This has, if you go to like the yearly candle, you're gonna see that this candle dropping down like this it has a very huge momentum moving this way. And what happened? This was considered as an order block. Let me just mark it down. This was considered as an order block right here. And what did the market do? It sold all the way down, bought up, and retested the order block. So in this case, this order block has been um is just invalid right now. The order block has been invalid, right? So that tells you that this is a high that is gonna be protected at all cost. So any point in time that the market goes around this point and then closes above this high, then I think structure probably has been broken, and then we have to start looking at different directions also. But until then, I'm probably seeing a consolidation on this psychological level. There's going to be a massive consolidation right here. You can even see how the candles are forming with very short bodies and wicks on both sides and stuff like that, and kind of, consolidating on the same line. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's basically how I see the market to be. And I expect us to, this is another zone that so it's either we break structure from this point on the monthly, or there's another break of structure right here, right here. So between these two, okay, this is how the market is gonna be moving until there's a deciding breakout from the market, either to the upside or going down. Okay, so right now, this is just how it's gonna be. We're gonna have like a very huge consolidation in these two zones, right? And mind you, we can have like break and close on the lower time frames, either above or below this breakout points. We can have that, or what is gonna happen is that we're just gonna have like the market consolidating here for a very long time until the direction of the market is decided by the big institutions and all that. So right now, this is how I see the market. So you just gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful. This is you don't do not hold trades right now. You go in, you get out. Okay, you go in, you get out until you see, or you have it. I mean, your confluences will tell you if the market is gonna go to a particular direction. Then you can basically try to ride along with a bigger move like that. So basically, I'm gonna keep this two yellow lines right now, and um this is monthly, so I'm gonna narrow it down to the weekly, right? So you in the weekly, you can still see what the market is capable of doing in this particular zone, right? Right now, this market is right here. It's not really a good point to trade. You can scalp if you want to, but I would not. If you are not good at scalping, don't even try it because you're gonna get stuck in the market, and then you're gonna start praying to God, confessing your sins and saying you would never do that again. I have done that a lot of times, and I know what it feels like. So all you just have to do is you can ride along, do not go aggressive. You can just, go in little, grab whatever you get and get out until you see that the market is approaching any of these levels. Then that is when you can reanalyze the market into the smaller time frames to be able to get a very good entry. So around this point, anytime the market gets to this point, it can either form equal highs with this, or it's just gonna break through, leave a wick, and pull back again, right? So just be mindful, because usually the way I enter my trades is I start with the smaller entries, and then as the market still pushes up, that's when I stack up my bigger trades. So when the market starts to go my way, the money starts coming big. So that's just how I do it. Yeah, so just take note, this week is gonna be like consolidation, a lot of consolidation. I cannot tell you when the bigger move is gonna happen, but as we all move along, we're gonna know what the market is trying to do. And yeah, so right now, today is Sunday over here. This is the daily time frame, and you can bear with me. you see that there's a break of structure, right? On the daily time frame, right? Right? And then this is the previous day, I mean the close of the market of last week, Friday, right? This is was on Friday. What happened? The market closed below, but the previous market was a reverse hammer, and reverse hammer, the market failed to kind of sell. It rather tried to even push up, it couldn't. It left something like a doji, very indecisive candle. So you just gotta be wary of that. Once you start seeing indecision candles like that, hey, watch out. There's gonna be a lot of manipulation. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just watch out and just be careful. Um, yeah. So once I'm about to execute trades on Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday when the London session is about to open, I probably might drop a video about how I see the market and what the market is capable of doing. With this, I just think currently right now, this market is probably, it could still close above here on the daily candle, but it doesn't really make any difference right now. You can consider the breakout structures in the smaller time frame, let's say in the daily, right? Um, okay, this is a high that probably if the daily candle breaks this structure right here, we probably gonna consider the market to, let me change this color to maybe green. Okay, a more lighter green. Yeah, that's good. Right? So if this structure is broken, it breaks and closes above it, then it's still break of structure to the upside, but on the that is towards the lower time frames, right? So you can, once the daily breaks and closes above this, you probably can have like the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 50 minutes, or breaking structure and still going up. But what about the weekly? You could have like a week, just the market just dropping at the end of the week and closing with a very short body and leaving a long week, right? So just be very careful and look for your opportunities. Um, yeah, so that's basically it. I don't know. I kind of, this trend is really perfect. It's a good trend. The psychological level is awesome. Like I said, you can see the previous week, right? It closed below the psychological level. But the way the candle is formed, it doesn't give you any form of decision yet. So just be careful. You can scalp, you can do whatever you want. Um, yeah, so this is basically, I kind of want to call it a consolidation zone. This time around, it's a consolidation period. So do not be so don't hold trades for long because it's gonna be bad, right? And then mostly I have this color codings. I have used the Asian session indicator. This is so awesome. It tells me how the Asian session setup is, the London session and then the New York session, right? It tells the market, I'm able to see if the market wants to pick the low of the previous session or the high of the previous session, or it just helps me to be able to see and understand the time frames that the behavior of the market according to the sessions, right? So you can look at this, right? Just look, all the bigger moves happen during the New York session. All the big moves happens in the New York session. So if you just want to be like, you can decide not to trade the Asian session, the London session, and just stick with New York session and look for the opportunities, right? And sometimes the opportunities will probably start in the New York session, the London session, right? And ends up in the New York session, and then you just, you just you conclude on your trade and then you out. Yeah. So basically that's it. So like I said, we are gonna be in a consolidation zone. Do not pay attention to all the, all the market is buying, all the market is selling. Just be careful. You could get moves in this to trade. Like I said, if I get a trade, if I do my analysis by Tuesday, and after the market just opened, so I gotta see what the direction of the market is. And mostly what I do is I try to mark the opening of the market, which I usually do. So this was last week opening, right? So last week's high is right here, right? So this week probably is targeting to go pick the highs of last week and sell back again. Okay. So you just gotta be careful and watch. Just watch with um keen eyes. Just be careful, right? So with this way the market is projecting, I am seeing the market picking these highs. It has to go pick the last week high. If you go to the weekly time frame, you're gonna see it right here. Okay, so this was the week, and this was the high of last week that I'm talking about. So this market is probably approaching to go pick this, just wick it a little bit and start selling down again. Okay, because this high, I kind of see this high to be protected right now, right? This high is really protected right now on the weekly and the daily time frame. This is protected. Okay, we can easily have wicks into it and then just push back down again. Yeah, so I don't want this video to be long. I'm just gonna leave it as it is right now. And on Tuesday, before the market starts getting crazy, I think I'm gonna be able to put in some analysis, the zones that I'm thinking that the market is gonna start reacting, and probably just tell you that, hey, you know what, this is what we're gonna get. Right now, it's too early. I just want to leave Mondays alone and see what the market is gonna start doing. Because usually if something good is about to happen, they start playing tricks on you. And I this is all psychology. So stay tuned and I'm out. Thank you.